Hello and welcome to The Hinge, bringing you the news of the week. John Wick, you went to go see it last night. What was it?
John Wick 3, it was a bit disappointing, I'll be honest with you.
Oh.
I'm not going to do any spoilers, don't worry, but there's not really much to spoil. All three films happen within about 6 weeks. Like, the whole events are very close together.
Oh, okay, I didn't actually realise that.
Because this is the third one, and with most things, when it gets to the trilogy, everyone's like, oh, we've run out of ideas, everyone's a bit tired. Yeah. And the start of this film is literally fight scenes, and the fight scenes are very good, but they're much kind of slower, and because he's just knackered. Right, and that, to me, that kind of shows what the film is. You kind of like, everyone's a bit done with it. It's because he's like fighting people, and you're just like, oh, fuck's sake. Because it kind of fits obviously with the narrative, but you kind of watch it going, God, I'm tired too. Like, it's just, it's not sound like an old granny, but you're like, this is kind of like mindless violence, and it kind of feels like that. There's just endless people, faceless enemies appear, and he's like, oh, I'll stab you, and I'll shoot you, and it's just like, oh, I'm so tired.
Yeah. One thing that I really liked from the previous ones is like all the lore and stuff and building on that. Was there much of that going on?
They do build on the lore, but did you ever used to watch The Hotel Inspector on, I think it's on Channel 4?
We have a ghost of an old prostitute.
There's a woman in it who is essentially her. To be honest, the film is John Wick 3, The Hotel Inspector. It just doesn't offer anything new. I wouldn't go to cinema and see it. There's no amazing big scene where you're like, God, this looks amazing on the big screen.
Oh, that's a shame.
I think
I'm probably still going to go to the cinema and see it.
You won't have a bad time.
No.
It was just, I preferred Police Story overall. Just because the stunts and stuff are more interesting. Yeah. There's no big set pieces in it. Halle Berry's in it for like 10 minutes with some dogs, which is great. It's just run out of steam. But that's the best way of putting it. Okay. And it made me sort of reappreciate John Wick 2. Because I watched that the first time. I was but then the second time, I enjoyed it a lot more.
Okay. Well,
so I'd give it like a 5. It's just okay.
Okay. That's fair.
Any Sofubi news, Mark?
Well, it's not really brand new Sofubi news. There was a bit of Shoko Nakazawa stuff that has been on lottery at for Little Hut Gallery, but I think that's probably going to be all gone by the time this comes out. But I want to do a little shout out because this is actually quite a serious appeal, and it's
sad music.
It's to the Last Ekron and Unbox industry. Start making Tug of War again.
That's the little guy with the boat on his back.
With the boat on his back, super cool. But if you like Last Icon style, he's got some really nice pieces on his Instagram. But he's also got he's done some sculpts for the Unbox Who Goes There
the little
boxes. They're like marble molded.
Yeah, I've seen the little ones. Yeah,
and there's loads of different colorways and chases, and they all look really different from each other. You know, like with any of the blind boxes that I've got before, they've always sort of looked like, you know, yeah, you might get a chase, but they all look the same. But these ones have like really cool marble effects in them. Anyway, it's Who Goes There by Unbox. Try and check that out, because that's pretty cool.
And does the tugboat have any relevance to the Thomas the Tank Engine spin-off tugboats? Just a quick shout out to Calico Press. I got a couple of books from those guys. It's sort of Japan, Tokyo behind closed doors, some really nice street scenes. Just really cool. Yeah. And the fastest delivery I've had of everything in my entire life.
This is the guy that ninja'd it through your door,
He did. I can't guarantee that everyone will get it ninja'd through their door. But,
no, within 5 seconds. What's that Mighty Boosh thing?
Cheers. Anyway, Carico Press, check them out, Instagram. If you like, you know what I mean, I kind of like Japan and stuff, so it's perfect for me. Yeah. But it's just got good vibes to it. Vibes, that's the word. Rope is good.
I may have researched it somewhat last night.
Oh, have you researched the rope? I can't remember the name.
Potentially.
So, Game of Thrones, let's just get the main thing out of the way.
We drew!
The death pool was a draw.
So shit.
Spoilers, obviously.
Yeah, sorry, yeah. But, I mean, how well do they know our things?
Yeah.
No one got eaten by a dragon in the whole thing. Not even burnt and then eat.
Yeah, I was really expecting John to get...
Really?
When the dragon's like puts its head back.
Yeah, I thought...
But basically Danny's dead, so that... I had Danny. Did I have Danny?
You had Danny. You had Danny.
Yeah, 4 each.
Now it's a draw, 4 each. Yeah, not great. It is a bit shit. Joey really annoyed me in this whole thing. Like, the whole episode, I mean, there's so much shit went on, but one thing that really fucked me off is fucking Yara Greyjoy.
She did just hide somewhere, didn't just come back
and
go,
I'm sat on the throne now. Oh, I like Daenerys. Yeah. Fuck off, Yara. You know what I mean? She was so annoying.
Where was her fleet?
Yeah, where was her fleet? She did literally jack shit.
She went home and had a big sleep or something and then came back after all the shit had happened.
Grey Worm.
Yeah, he's a dick.
As soon as Daenerys died, I was like, oh shit, Grey Worm's the new big bad.
Yeah, it was what a disappointing big bag.
I know, but I mean, he was threatening, and I was like, he could literally just kill Tyrion at any point in time throughout this whole thing and kill like loads of them. I'm fairly sure he could kill all the heads of house at that point in time.
Yeah.
Except for maybe Arya. Obviously not Arya, but like, yeah.
Yeah, well, he has like a million Unsullied that seem to...
Around them,
and I keep want to call them Targaryens. They're not called Targaryens, they're called Dothraki.
Yeah.
But a million that seem to... Obviously, they all must be fucking constantly, even though the thing you don't have any testicles or whatever.
No, yeah.
Because they just multiply...
I don't know how he's getting more and more of them.
Yeah.
He said 1,000, and I was like, there wasn't even 1,000
there's
after
no one.
the Battle of Winterfell.
The thing with this is, obviously it's a big ending, and I was thinking it was okay, it wasn't hugely satisfying. A slight comparison is you got like Avengers, where it ended a 10-year thing in a quite satisfying way.
Yes.
This one was okay. It kind of made me think of a bit like Lord of the Rings: Return of the King, where everyone looks back at that. Yeah, everyone looks at that film as a really good film. Nobody complains about it. But let's be honest, the last sort of 30 minutes is just bye. Like, there's not that much of it. The ending's not that great.
No, the ending's not, and I think that's similar with this. Obviously, like, after Daenerys died... No, I mean, I liked the talking and finding out what was going to go on afterwards, but then... I always just wanted to see what was going to go on. One thing I was expecting as well was I was expecting Brienne of Tarth to write underneath the thing in the letter when she was talking about Jaime or whatever.
Best shag ever.
Yeah, best shag ever. Or just like got knocked up though. Or something like that, and then like Lannister blood would live on, and I kind of wanted that. I kind of wanted that to happen a little bit because I mean, how like good looking and massive would those children be?
Oh god, yeah, big golden gods.
Yeah,
golden gods.
That's the thing; they would be super golden. Like,
it had kind of had like spin-offs. Obviously, there is 3 Game of Thrones spin-offs, and I know one's a prequel, but it kind of felt like Arya's going to go off and go on Arya Adventures,
pirating adventures.
Because we kind of mentioned, I think, in one of these episodes about maybe the Iron Throne will get destroyed. Maybe there's nothing to sit on. And to be fair, it kind of worked out that way. I kind of thought the dragon was maybe a bit more intelligent than we gave credit for.
Because it gets symbolism.
Yeah. I just thought he's thought his mum's died, and the whole life he's been trying to get this throne, and it's killed her essentially. But more importantly, why I know you said you already had it, but that fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Yeah, he had it. He had it the whole time.
That's the first time I ever saw it in the whole series, and I was like, "What's going on with that?" And then it was like, "Oh, he's going to stab someone."
No, no. But to be honest, as soon as he walked in there, you knew he was going to kill her.
I knew shit was going to go down, but I just looked down and was like...
That's a dagger. Yeah. That's a new dagger.
But I thought he was going to do the whole thing where he's going to go, I'll do the sentence, then I'll swing the sword, and then he'll kill her with the sword. Like,
I wanted him to do that, but I don't think they could have done that.
Yeah.
But part of me was like, why did the dragon, like... I thought the dragon should have gone nuts at Jon Snow. I thought Jon Snow's scene then should have been, instead of him just going... Oh, it's very bright.
Yeah, he just turned away. Like,
it should have been. It should have been him
just
literally, like the dragon just burning everything up, burning the Iron Throne and everything. But Jon Snow running away and then running into a massive horde of like Unsullied and basically just being taken captured.
Yeah.
Instead of the dragon going, I'm going to burn everything and take my mum away.
Yeah, go and bury it in the garden.
It's like I'm going to bury it in the garden or be like a cat and just eat it.
Unless there's some bullshit where he takes it somewhere where it can be brought back to life or something. Like it knows. It felt like it just felt a lot, suddenly it was very intelligent and it kind of understood everything and it's like, and I think it sees Jon and goes, well, you're a Targaryen as well, so I'm not going to kill you.
No, I think it saw Jon and just went, she went fucking nuts.
Oh, so it is.
I genuinely think he was like,
yeah. His mum been on the booze again. She gets a bit mad.
She took it too far. Yeah. I had plenty to eat. I didn't need to burn that much. Yeah. I was fine. I was full after about 5 people.
Yeah. And
she burnt thousands, and it was just a waste. Now I've got nothing else to eat.
When it was finished, do you know it ends with pretty much the last scene is Jon Snow going off into the woods, beyond the wall, and then I was sat because I've got like a little scar on my phone, and I watched episode 1, like the first 10 minutes,
and it's so similar.
It's so similar, but it's filmed much better, and the wall looks 100 times better.
What, the new wall or the old wall?
The old wall, just how it's filmed and stuff. Because the music, I just think in these new ones, obviously the budget's got bigger, but I just think maybe like the lighting, the music isn't quite as good.
Okay.
Like at the end when they're all sat around the table and it's like, here's the new council or whatever.
Yeah.
It felt, I took an ass and a honeycomb into a brothel. It felt like it turned into not like a sitcom, but it didn't.
But that was, I liked that.
It didn't have like the kind of dread where I like the older one. Obviously,
we had that chat though in the first season, and I loved that chat loads. You know, when it was all about like you never had those. I miss those kings, sort of like those.
Yeah,
those little chats, those council
meetings.
Meetings. I really do miss them because you saw them in the first season, you saw them in the second season, and for the rest on, it's sort of been like picking different people out, but you've not seen it for like 3 seasons.
Well, yeah, we said this last time where there's not that much actual, like, it's all the lore and little extra stories you hear in the little character interactions where, oh, this happened, so and so, blah. Whereas this has just been, okay, we're going to follow this one person, we're just sticking to them, where we don't hear well, just going back to Arya going off into the world, I listened to a few things about just the extended universe of, well, just what's in the books. And there's all these, like, islands with one with, like, basically dinosaurs and shit. And like, there's loads of other things happening. So with the Arya thing, if it was Arya having fun adventures, So yeah. And it's just fighting dinosaurs, fighting like Sasquatches or whatever. But like in this early seasons, there were little things where people would tell stories about, like the stone men on Thingy Island. Just little things where the past 2 seasons though, there's been nothing of that.
And there was no warging in this whole second season. There was no face ripping.
I know. I was really expecting a face.
And I was expecting Jon to be Arya.
Oh really? Oh, when he
walks up, I was like, he could be Arya. Arya could just take it off and just be like, I knew you fucking wouldn't do it.
I think with Bran being the king, he's obviously going to have the council because he seems like the kind of person where if someone bad turned up when we're going to overtake, he doesn't seem like that.
I don't know. I think
brutal.
He doesn't seem brutal. You are right there. But with this new system, I don't know what could happen like that.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a weird one.
My biggest issue with this season, and especially the last couple of episodes, is things like you're not seeing the discussion. So Sansa and Arya finding out Jon is thingy, and it cuts ahead, and then Jon killing Daenerys, and then it cuts to the council, and I kind of thought, shit, where's Dany? And then they're going to go, oh, she's been killed, let's react to it. But it was like,
exactly.
Oh no, it's 6 weeks later or whatever it is.
It was like 3 weeks
I want to
later
see the conversation for Grey Worm and the Dothraki to go, do you know what?
How did Jon, how did they know that Jon stabbed her through the heart?
Yeah.
With a dagger. That's the thing, how did they know unless Jon went, I stabbed her through the heart with a dagger? Because the dragon's taken her, and no one was in that room.
I imagine it's probably a good conversation where he owns up and goes, look, this is what I did. And to me, that's more interesting.
Whatever,
but I can't see a situation where Grey Worm's going, he can go back to Castle Black, I'm fine with that. And all the Dothraki who've murdered... I can't... And the Dothraki, they're going, you killed our queen, we've followed across the sea.
I can see that, because it's sort of like... I don't know, the thing is,
but wouldn't you want to see that? That's what I mean.
Yeah, I would want to see that.
Instead of just...
I would want to see them going, no, we're doing this.
Yeah. Instead of just cutting ahead.
I would want to see that. But I kind of think, because, Daenerys took the Dothraki by killing all their leaders, so obviously they must sort of understand that.
The guy who's got the power.
That's exactly it. It's like prison bitches.
Yeah. But they're the little things I want to see. Those little. It seemed odd, but it was just like, oh god, they found out Jon's thingy. Cut to everyone knows. Cut to Jon's killed thingy. Cut to They were the bits I'd rather have more of.
Yeah, no, I feel like the last season should have been the Battle of Winterfell. Now thinking about watching the whole thing, the last season should have been the Battle of Winterfell, and then the next season should be this now. Yeah. So we can still have the Game of Thrones timing. We just need one more season. I know everyone keep pushing it out, but after seeing how it ends, I would love to have seen it a bit more stretched out, like you say. But
it wasn't bad.
For now, though, I'm fucking done with this shit.
Yeah. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I think you can all shout as much as you like, but I just think I'm struggling to think of other shows that have had endings.
Yeah, I will say this. I'll just say the thing that I said to you before. I was getting not angry at the people who were being really upset about Daenerys.
With Daenerys kids.
Yeah, the Daenerys people, and I was like, oh come on, it's just a TV show. But then when they were like, I think Bran should be king, I was like, no, Jon's the king, no. So I kind of do understand you backing a horse, but I mean, I'm happy.
Yeah,
I'm happy.
We all need to chill out and we'll look back at it and go, do you know what? That was a pretty good fucking show.
Anyway, that was The Hinge. Hope you enjoyed it. Goodbye.
Thanks for watching. Goodbye.
I can see where a face would go on a train.
On a train,
I can't see how it would go on
the front bit. So, because what they did was,
but then it's got
the cabin was like that. No, because it was where the cabin is. So imagine, and then the bit was a hat.
Oh, right. Fair enough then. Okay.
Tugboats.
Typical.